Hello? I don't know. That was very strange. Can anybody see and or hear me? Is this working? Maybe? Oh my gosh, is it working now? I have no idea, y'all, but I did refresh the page. I did refresh and um, did a couple other things. But you know what? I'm going to also just you know get rid of a couple of tabs because this is and it maybe also the storm that's happening. And pardon me as I get distracted with my hair. Oh boy, let's see. Anyway, hopefully this is working well. Hopefully, well, I have no idea, but I don't know. It's working now, I guess. Whatever. Um, okay. I don't know. I guess that's what I needed to do was just reload the page. Um, anyway, Shannon, SC Houston came in earlier and made reference to the like button. Thank you very much. I'm also just kind of, I don't do this very often anymore, so that might be part of it. Anyway, um, so Shannon will be back later. Um, so yeah, it's now it's thundering a little bit in the distance, but it's not. Uh, I still don't really. I see a lot of sun coming through the window, so whatever. It's just a typical summer day in Florida. Okay. Also, hello, pearls and plot twists. Hello and welcome. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Let's see. So, hello. So whatever. Anyway, it's working now. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, that didn't go through. Anyway, okay. At least it's working now. Alrighty. Which is why I'm just recording the podcast and then uploading from Substack. Anyway, it's kind of easier that way for a lot of reasons, including I just want to make sure that my guests can get on all right because I've had issues. Those of you who know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome. So yes, as I said earlier, it's been a while since I've done streaming here. I took a quite a break between when was it March and maybe late March or something. I don't even remember that time I streamed in March. That time I streamed. Um, and just not long ago at all. Um, it's really been a hot minute. I took some time off because of a lot of things were up in the air because, in essence, because my son graduated from public school, um, yada yada yada. Um, just we have been very busy with organizing things for him. So anyway, things seem to have settled down a little bit. That said, so there's that. I am going to start over, try and restart my brain and say hi and welcome. Um, welcome to my channel. I'm Heather, Heather Dewey Pettit, um, which is now my proper business name. Um, so yeah, it's Heather Dewey Pettit Edits actually. So yeah, copyright, trademark, all the things. At least in Florida. Let's see. Okay. And so, all right. A lot of times I say my little tagline, which is what ties. Let's see. Let me start over. I gotta start over again. Okay. Um, I am a how to do I pet it? I am a I'm an editor, writer, and artist. And what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. There we go. Let's see. And I specialize in line editing, copy editing, do some proofreading, um, uh, mostly line editing, copy editing, and sensitivity editing and authenticity editing. And so those are my passions. But that said, I've recently added to my list of services. And then anyway, mostly we're going to be productive today, so I don't want to go into that too much, really. But I did also want to talk about writing projects because I'm almost done with my edits. Okay. I'm almost done editing my first book, which is a short book on on something that's been a passion of mine for quite some time because I've always really loved folklore and mythology and fairy tales. So um, I kind of put some things together. Initially, and I've explained this before, but initially it was going to be a client magnet. So I had the idea of having a glossary and of fairies, essentially, to use a very broad term. So, and the more I talked to people about it, the more that people said, do it. So I'm almost done editing, and I hope to put it, I'm going to say this out loud on the internet. I really hope to get this on pre-order by I would say I would love to do it around my birthday, but if I did it in late August, that would be fine too. So either August 31st or sometime on around my birthday, the first, second, or third. I think that's a good deadline for me. So yeah, um, yeah. So that's my current plan for that. I hope to be everything finished and published. Um, um, so my good, better, best. Good, better, best, right? Um, good is Halloween. Um, uh, better is 1st of October. Best is the last weekend of September because I have plans. Um, and so that might be a good segue into these plans. I will be attending and participating and all the things at Necronomicon Tampa. And I'll say it one more time again, that is the last weekend of September here in Tampa, Tampa Bay. And it's going to be at the Embassy Suites, Tampa, USF, which is on the main campus of the University of South Florida in Temple Terrace, Florida. Let's see. Well, hello, Chantel. How are you? So, all right, there we go. So yeah, so that's my plan, and I'm almost done. As I say, I'm on the last chapter. I've broken it down into chapters, and at some recommendation of a couple of people, the guide portion. So it's called the Fairy Glossary and Guide for Writers, and so so there's some some prose text too, not just the listings. So it started as introduction, and then it just kind of grew over time. So yeah, I don't have a final page count yet because I'm having to work around some issues I've been having. So some of you know that I do not currently have access to my MacBook. So anyway, I have workarounds. I have workarounds. And so yeah, that's what's going on the writing end. On the art end, I will be I will be showing and selling my artwork at Necronomicon Tampa in their art show, and one of the reasons, by the way, for complete transparency is why I keep mentioning it so much is not only that I love it and they're like another family, um, is that I'm on staff, I'm on the board, I'm on the PR team, so yeah, there's another reason for that. And so expect more content about Necronomicon Tampa because why not? Anyway, it's a thing. It's a thing on this channel actually. So just as there are folks who are involved with other cons, and so they also have channels, and so they talk about that. Let's see. I am so glad that this is working, by the way. Oh, yeah. Don't you love technology? Sometimes not. Okay. So, yeah. And then maybe some real quick news before I get started on sprints. Maybe I think what I'll do for the first sprint is we will start at let's just go ahead and start the first sprint at, let's just go ahead and start at 30 after the hour. I will, and then we can come back at the top of the hour. Meanwhile, I'll maybe grab a visual timer, so we have that, and then I will be. I've been in my planner stuff for the last about hour and a half. Hubby and I did have an errand run this morning, so I haven't done a lot of work yet today, but okay, not much thunder. Okay, but you just never know here. It could be. There could be a little bit a rumble in the distance, and things happen out of nowhere. So, anywho, anyway, plans. Include current plans for the month include I I'm I have scheduled a recording to take place tomorrow with Ren Milian, Anna Maria Salvaggio. I will be interviewing her tomorrow, so she's going to be on my podcast next week. So that will be. I'll just plan on getting everything uploaded Tuesday. So I've been uploading on the second Tuesday. So that's the current plan for that. Yes, I think that is my news. And so at 30 after the hour, I'll just start my first sprint. I'll get back into my planners and drink my coffee and start on some con work. Actually, there's a couple of things I need to do regarding panels and some folks that are going to be on the podcast actually. So alrighty, well, I will be back at the top of the hour. Have a nice sprint. okay. Yeah, I was trying not to eat on camera and do some other things on camera, so that's why I may have been finishing something up. Yes, I did eat just a smidge of something, a little snack, part of my lunch essentially. I'll be finishing that up in a little bit. How did you do? What did you do? Feel free to let us know. And I neglected to mention earlier. Let me know what you're working on if you'd like. Feel free to share. Let's see. I I did work on a con-related email, and I was in the chat a little bit here. And what else did I? Oh, I was looking for something. I was looking for a pen. I didn't find the exact pen I was looking for, but I found something that I could use for what I wanted to use it for, essentially. So, and had a little coffee and prepped some food. So there's that. So oh, I also said hi to, let's see, in the chat. I said hi to Miss Ocampo Wrights. Alrighty, and also Shannon came back and was getting ready for her stream. Let's see. And no. Wait a minute. And let's see. And you know what? And I forgot to mention, I'm actually a multi-streaming to Twitch because, well, why not? So yeah, and so, and that was Ren Reads Books. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much for liking the stream. That's always appreciated. Always. Because, of course, that helps both you and me, as I used to say. Helps the viewer get more videos that they like, and then it also helps my channel. So let's see. So yeah, and well, that's my coffee page. Updates on that are happening pretty soon here. So, oh, that's old. This is a very old ticker that I didn't completely look at that. I'll edit that. So, oh, I will edit that. So yeah, that was my first sprint. And then I think I will start again no later than 10 after the hour. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, I know what else I was gonna do. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Let's see. What was it called? Pomodoro Kitty? That's it. Haha. It remembered me. Okay. Okay, that'll work. And I will get that shared. Let's see. I'll figure out how to do that this next stream. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, I will. I'll figure that out. I don't see that right now. But you know, when the last time I used one of those was when I used a different streaming platform. Actually, that's what I could see when I was holding it. So do they call that a right-hander mug or a left-hander mug? Because if I was left-handed, you could see it. That sounds good. Make your coffee if you need it. How are you doing, by the way? I was in Maggie's stream this morning, and we were reminiscing about 2020 and prior, and just prior, and how you know, the early on AuthorTube, when it was we were talking about Tamara Woods, and oh, Tamara was there, excuse me, and just we were reminiscing about that era of AuthorTube. So yeah, that was fun. And talking about Caro Brown. If anybody knows, anybody watching knows about Caro Brown. Some of the first folks here. We're talking about what's her name? Dana Golan, if I'm saying that correctly. There's somebody locally that with a similar name, and I'm like, am I attaching the correct name to this person? That sounds right. Dana Golan writes. So yeah, one more minute and I'll go ahead and start the second sprint. Does another 30 minutes sound good to you guys? I guess I could put up a poll, but I didn't think about it like I used to. For those who aren't aware, I started streaming in 2020, and then so I was running sprints from January 6th, actually, 2020 through oh gosh, and then I started streaming for Heart Breathings as well. I did that for about 3 years, about 2.5 to 3 years, and then you know, I took a break. Okay, it's 10 after, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I will see you at um, 40 after the hour. I will edit edit the ticker. I'll, I'll edit the ticker and I'll put that info in the chat, in the ticker, and probably the chat too. Uh, okay. All right. See you guys in a little bit, and happy sprinting. Good luck. Do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody. Sorry about that. Came back about 2 minutes later than I wanted, but I was, excuse me, a little wrapped up in what I was doing. Let me have a sip of water. So I did more panel work. Um, we're kind of moving some things around. The schedule isn't in stone yet, so we're just kind of making sure everything's organized regarding that. And so yeah, I finished sending the first email. I have started a second one regarding this. So I just need to get this done today for sure. So yeah, because it's it's getting closer. We need to finalize this stuff. So and have the programs made and all that stuff. So so yeah, getting excited about this year. Um, I'll talk more in the very near future, obviously, about the guests and things, and I'll see about maybe doing some live streams. But I at least want to do something with the podcast. But again, I'm currently just filming the podcast and then uploading. But that said, I'll try and figure something out so that we can also have some live streams related to it. And so yeah. Let's see. Andy came in. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? I hope well. Let's see. What else? What else? That's pretty much everything. But what else? What else could I talk about for a few minutes before I think I'll run one more sprint. Let's see. I've been streaming since about more than an hour now. And it never really stormed hard, but there has been some more thunder. We were planning on it raining sometime today because it's Tampa Bay, Florida, so it will rain pretty much every day of the summer, but usually, but it's been we've had a lot of rain days, yes. So it seems to have mostly passed over. Yeah, I also talked to my husband, and we're arranging things, planning that for that weekend. So looks like I might have a panel on, or most likely have a panel on Friday, and at least one on Saturday, and at least one on Sunday. That said, I've expressed interest in a handful. I'm going to try not to do too many because otherwise it's just too much. But I will definitely be on 4 panels. I'm going to try and keep it at 4. Yeah, and not say, "Oh my gosh, I want to." No, I'll just probably watch a couple of them. Make sure I go and watch a couple, because that way I can contribute to the conversation, and yet I can just get up and leave if I need to. So, but my guys are coming with me this year. We're gonna make it a little mini vacation and all. So that would be nice. Okay, how did everybody do? If you're watching live and working along with me, if you would like to, you could mention. And there's my my Twitch coffee stream bot. It's nice to see that sort of thing. I need to turn on the YouTube one. I still haven't done that. But I have plans to do it this week. So, in fact, I'm writing it down right now. Okay, but I did research it recently, so. So yeah, that's my copy page, which is going to be updated very, very soon. Uh, I'm looking at this week currently to get to put some things in there regarding my art, and also link link all the things Substack. So put a post regarding that. So that's on my list of to-dos. I just wanted to get this done today. I've been pretty busy with all the things. Let's see. Am I gonna run another sprint? I think I will. I think I'll run one more sprint. I'm getting a little tired though, which I usually do this time of day. I don't know about anybody else, but I get tired between like 1:30 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just a thing. So I think I'll just kind of do a wrap up sprint of about 20 minutes. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that at 10 till the hour, unless somebody has. If not, if somebody has a question for me, please feel free to ask. And thanks for participating in the chat. If anybody needs to duck out. And also thanks for watching. Anybody watching live or on the replay, thank you. And likes and subscribes are also obviously welcome. I really appreciate everybody's support over the years. Okay. Alrighty, so just waiting another few seconds or so to see if anybody has any questions for me or whatever. And oh yeah, I'll change the obviously I will edit the ticker. Okay, so I will go ahead and run one wrap up sprint of 20 minutes, and I will see you at 10 after the hour. There we go. All right. Alrighty. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Still keep moving this because I keep thinking this might need to be closer to me. But so I hope you can hear me all right. So yeah, I have been I've been keeping going with this task, and so I'm almost done. So um, so I'll just I'll wrap that up when I wrap up this stream, and so I can I wanted to get some things done while Sun is doing things during the day, and so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And also, so um, uh, let's see, more information about my things is coming up really soon. I let's see. So again, I'm filming I'm recording a podcast episode for um, the SFF News and Interviews podcast. I am interviewing the very awesome Ren Millian, aka, I'm going to say it one more time, see if I can say it, Anna Maria Salvaggio. Really awesome person, and I'm really looking forward to talking to her tomorrow. And so, yeah, I do have some prep work I have to do for that as well. So I'll be getting to that as soon as I wrap up this one task. Excuse me. And and then I'll be doing some editing of my own stuff, but that will have to wait a little bit. I will be I have plans to work on that this evening. And so that's pretty much it. So again, thank you very much for coming and watching. I hope everyone has a lovely day. I'm just going to check the chat. I did put let's see. I did put a link in the chat, or chats, I should say, on both ends for Necronomicon Tampa. Let's see. I also oops. In both of those. Oops. Okay. I popped my link tree in the chat. So yeah. Other updates include I have an upcoming brand new logo that should be coming within the next week or two, I believe. And I will also be working on other branding things, and as well as my website, which will be hdpedits.com. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to all this coming to fruition, and just kind of with this new stuff for this year, this fall, and all. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you're interested in any of these things, anything that I talked about, there are some links right there. If let's see, what else was I going to say? I'm looking forward to going ahead and doing some live streams during the times that I had originally planned to do them in Discord. because I have a running critique event, and that those are the the second and fourth Mondays. I was doing these things in the evening, but it turns out I'm way too tired because I have to get up earlier um, in the day during the week. So I have since moved everything to noon Eastern instead of 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will keep that, of course, on Discord. Um, and so, yeah, looking forward to that next Monday. So, um, on that note, thank you again so much for watching and working with me. And I will see you guys soon. And have a lovely day. Thank you for watching and all the support, the likes and subs and all of that. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.